Why do dogs never need to go shopping? Because they always have a barking deal at home. Now that's a good one to tickle your funny bone, isn't it? We are here to talk about something that has puzzled many of us. It's about our furry friends, our loyal companions, our dogs. They're always so jolly and cheerful, aren't they? But have you ever wondered why? Why are dogs perpetually in such high spirits? Well, stick around to find out. Scene script. Did you know? Dogs wag their tails not just when they're happy, but also when they're nervous, excited, or even scared. Talk about mixed signals. Well, let's delve into this tail-wagging truth. You see, the canine tail is more than just a furry appendage. It's a complex communication tool. Dogs use their tails to express a whole range of emotions, much like how we humans use our faces. Picture this. You're in a park and you see a dog wagging its tail. You might think, oh, what a happy pup. But whoa, hold on. That wag might be telling a different tale. You see, the speed and direction of the wag can tell us a lot about what the dog is feeling. For instance, a slow, low wag is like a cautious, "Hello there, I'm just checking you out." A fast wag, especially if the rest of the body is still, can mean, "I'm really excited." And a tail, straight up in the air, that's a dog's way of saying, "I'm feeling top dog today." Now here's a funny anecdote for you. Picture a dog watching a squirrel, tail wagging so fast it's just a blur. That's not just happiness to see a potential new friend. Nope, that's pure, undiluted squirrel chasing excitement. And let's not forget the universal sign of canine fear, the tucked tail. If you've ever tried to give a dog a bath or a visit to the vet, you're probably familiar with this one. That tail tucks under like a scared turtle retreating into its shell. So you see, tail wagging is a complex language all on its own. It's a bit like Morse code, but fluffier. And while we're still learning to decipher it, it's clear that our furry friends have a lot to say. So next time you see a dog wagging its tail, remember, it might just be saying, "Hey, you're making me nervous with those silly dog jokes." Ever seen a dog with a day job? Neither have we. Maybe that's why they're so happy all the time. Picture this, you're a dog. Your alarm clock is the sun and your morning commute involves a leisurely trot from the dog bed to the food bowl. No traffic, no emails, no deadlines. Just a day filled with napping, playing and the occasional squirrel chase. And let's not forget the belly rubs. Oh, the belly rubs. Dogs certainly have their priorities straight, don't they? While we humans are poring over spreadsheets and attending endless Zoom meetings, dogs are wondering if that squirrel in the backyard is still there. Their to-do list consists of catch tail, destroy squeaky toy, and nap in sunbeam. Talk about a stress-free lifestyle. And food? Well, it's always a surprise. Dogs don't have to worry about cooking or the dreaded question, "What's for dinner?" It's more like, "Oh boy, kibble again, my favourite." And don't even get us started on treats. One simple trick and voila, a delicious snack is theirs. No need for grocery runs or washing dishes. And think about the social aspect. Dogs never have to worry about networking or maintaining an online presence. A quick sniff here, a wagging tail there, and they've made a new best friend. No awkward small talk or business cards needed. And let's not forget, dogs have the ultimate luxury. They can nap whenever they want. Mid-morning, afternoon, even right after they just woke up. No coffee needed to keep these pooches going. They take living in the moment to a whole new level. So while we're dealing with traffic jams and inbox overload, our canine companions are enjoying the simple pleasures of life. They remind us to take a moment, throw a ball, and enjoy the little things. After all, they've certainly figured out the secret to happiness. Imagine if your biggest worry was whether the squirrel in the backyard is still there. Sounds like a good life, doesn't it? Why did the dog sit next to the fire? Because it wanted a hot dog. Now, let's delve into another aspect of canine happiness, the joy they find in the simplest things in life, like their meals. Have you ever noticed how dogs seem to do the dinner dance every time they see you approaching with their food bowl? It's like they're at a rock concert and their favorite band just hit the stage. There's a tail wagging so fast it could generate electricity, a gleeful prance that could give the most seasoned ballet dancer a run for their money, and an expression of pure, unadulterated joy that could outshine the brightest star. Take Bruno, a charming beagle, for instance. The moment he hears the rustle of his kibble bag, he's off like a rocket, skidding around corners and nearly knocking over furniture in his rush to get to his food bowl. And when he finally gets there, it's not just a quick gobble and done. Oh no. Bruno savours every single bite, his eyes almost rolling back in bliss as he munches away. Or consider Bella, a sprightly golden retriever. She doesn't just eat her meals, she celebrates them. The second she spots her food bowl, she breaks into a happy jig, bouncing around with such infectious enthusiasm you'd think she's won the lottery. And when she finally settles down to eat, it's with a contented sigh and a look of absolute satisfaction. And let's not forget Max, the dachshund, who turns every mealtime into a grand event. He'll strut around his food bowl, sniffing at his kibble with the air of a connoisseur before diving in with gusto. For Max, every meal isn't just sustenance, it's a gourmet feast. These doggy dinner dances aren't just entertaining to watch, they're a reminder of the joy dogs find in the simplest things. They don't need fancy gadgets or extravagant trips to be happy. All they need is a full belly and the love of their humans. Remember, to a dog, every meal is a feast. Maybe we should start seeing our meals that way too. What do you call a dog magician? A labracadabrador. But no magic tricks are needed to keep a dog happy. As we've seen, dogs have a knack for finding joy in the simplest of things. Remember the tail-wagging truth? Dogs wag their tails not just when they're happy, but also when they're excited, anxious, or even slightly nervous. It's like an emotional barometer tipping us off to their feelings. And let's not forget, a wagging tail is often a happy tail. Then there are the Pawsome perks of being a pooch. Who wouldn't want to spend their days doing what they love? Whether it's chasing their tail, playing fetch, or just lounging around, dogs live life on their own terms. They don't sweat the small stuff, and they're always ready for the next adventure. And who can forget the doggy dinner dance? Dogs don't just eat their food, they celebrate it. Every meal is a feast, every treat a trophy. They don't worry about calories or cholesterol, they just dive in and enjoy. It's a lesson we could all learn from. But the heart of the happy hound hypothesis lies in their ability to live in the moment. Dogs don't dwell on the past or worry about the future. They embrace the here and now, finding joy in every sniff, every scratch, every belly rub. They show us that happiness isn't about having it all. It's about appreciating what we have. And let's not forget, dogs have a secret weapon: us. Their unwavering loyalty and unconditional love for their humans is a major source of their joy. They relish our company, our affection, and even our quirks. They teach us that true happiness comes from the relationships we nurture, not the things we acquire. So there you have it, the secret to a dog's happiness. It's no labracadabrador magic, just a simple, carefree life full of tail wags, treats and naps. Why are dogs like phones? Because they have caller IDs. Now, isn't that a howler? Our canine companions sure know how to keep us entertained even when they're not trying to be funny. You know what else? Dogs are the only creatures that will follow you around even when you're just going to the kitchen to grab a glass of water. I mean, talk about loyalty. It's like they're saying, "Hey buddy, just making sure you don't fall into the sink." And let's not forget about the time you tried to teach your dog the play dead trick. Instead, he decided to play dramatic death scene in a movie, complete with a slow-motion fall and a final exaggerated twitch. What a little actor. Or how about when your dog sees a squirrel? It's like they've just spotted a celebrity. They'll start jumping and barking, and you're left standing there trying to calm down your star-struck friend. And let's not even get started on the zoomies. One minute they're calmly lying down, the next they're running around like a tornado, leaving a trail of chaos in their wake. It's like they've just remembered they left the oven on. And that, my friends, is why dogs are the happiest creatures on earth. They teach us to find joy in the simplest things. So let's all try to be a little more dog-like, shall we? But maybe without the tail wagging.